Welcome back to another episode of the Parlance podcast, where real conversations meet real growth. I am your host, Devon, Merritt. Today's guest is the founder / owner of Zenith Sky Marketing. His mission is simple, yet powerful: to help artists, entrepreneurs, and purpose-driven businesses hit their goals. His goal is also to break past the six-figure mark, strengthen his faith, and master the stock market. Damn. His name is Nathaniel Whitted, aka 80K. We'll get into the nickname a little bit later. But everybody, welcome Nathaniel 80K Whitted. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for coming on the show.
No problem.
That means a lot for me. So,
Cheers. That was a damn good intro. I ain't ever been introduced like that before.
See, but I keep telling people the reason why I do it that way is because I'm showing people their flowers for helping me out, because they don't have to help me out. Like, I'm not paying y'all to be here. Y'all here because y'all invested in what I do. So I can't do what I do without y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I just want motherfuckers to know, like, even if we ain't in the periods of our life where we want to be, you still have accomplished a lot. You're still successful, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
Always. So we'll just start off simple. How are we doing? How you doing?
Going through a pruning process in life. Not to get too religious, but yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Certain decisions have to be made. And you have a line in a song. I'm about to mess it up, but it go, you had to become another version of yourself to help you get to where you want to go. You know what I'm talking
about? I think it was better now. Sometimes you gotta become sometimes you gotta become someone that you hate to become someone that you needed to be.
Yeah, see how you messed up? See how you want to do that?
Yeah, bro, I recorded that song like 2 years ago.
But it spoke volumes to me. Also, which camera is on?
All of them, but that one.
Get that on DSPs. It's better now. By Von Merritt.
Yeah, you're gonna see a picture of me writing in my music pad, but it's supposed to be like me writing in the journal or journaling my feelings.
Yeah. But better now speaks to me because I know that's what I have to become.
You gotta hate yourself. Yeah, and I wasn't saying that like the message is for people to hate themselves first. I'm just saying, in life, when you go through those seasons, shout out to Zion, you can learn to hate yourself, man. And, you learn to look back at those moments and go like, damn, I can't be like that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's how I'm feeling. I'm also blessed by the best. I'm glad God put breath in my lungs. I'm glad God is having this happen to me so I can see who's supposed to go with me on my journey to, I don't want to say superstardom, but success. So that's how I'm feeling. How about you?
I'm going through my process, bro. I can't even sit here and tell you that I'm doing okay. It's hard, but I'm taking it how you are taking it as well. There's a lot that I'm healing from that I'm not ready to give to the masses right now. But but on the other side, like, I'm still very, very still grateful to be alive, and I'm picking myself up, and we gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be okay. With that being said, though, moving past, and again, I just want to say I appreciate you for asking me, bro. It's not, honestly, it's not too many people who actually ask me if I'm doing okay too,
Yeah.
So that's something I want to be a staple, is just making sure, like, we checking on each other. I actually had a conversation with two of the homies at the bar, like, a couple weeks ago. Like, as men, we just need to check on each other, you know what I'm saying? And we can't lie to each other either. Like, if you're not doing okay, bro, just tell me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you not only for being here, but for telling me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm going to make it a priority to be there for you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Always. So this is what we call...
You start off on a good road with these deep questions. I ain't gonna
See, but look, that's the purpose of this shit, man. Like, it's supposed to be real conversation, man. I'm not on here to play no games. I'm not on here to be doing no, like, little, I don't know, things trying to sell it, bro. Like, the whole purpose of this is for people to see conversations. Real conversations are still being had. You know what I'm saying? And it was real conversations that inspired me to not only make the music I make, but make the podcast that I make. I don't want to be trying to fit in with everybody else doing what they doing to make their podcast pop or podcast pop. I'm trying to show a different side of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I want the real conversations to be shown. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get to the upbringing though.
Okay.
What was life like for 80K? For Nate Whitted growing up though? I mean, I know, but
yeah,
for
they
people
don't
who
know.
don't, yeah.
Right. My upbringing, honestly, seeing how everything playing out, I was fortunate to have the mother I had. And growing up, I thought she was obsessively strict. No, she was making sure I ain't end up like, can I cuss or no?
Yeah, we been cussing. Yes.
Oh.
I gotta stop cussing as much because I watched the second episode with my mom. And I didn't realize how much I cussed until she sat in the car with me. Dude, I was driving, and every time I said the F word, I was like, ooh.
I seen the thumb.
Oh, no, like, you know what's crazy? Or like in the instances where I know I was about to cuss, you ever did like something goofy, like you know you about to cuss or you know something bad about that, so you like start making like a weird noise. Yeah. But yeah, we can cuss, but
okay.
I promised my mom I would keep it to a minimum. You feel me? Because she do watch the show. I love you, mom.
All right, Auntie, I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not. I appreciate my mother even more now because I'm seeing what these imbeciles are doing. I'm seeing they lack morals. They lack common courtesy.
Yeah.
They lack hunger, ambition. So my mom, as a single mother, she installed that in me. She was a mother and a father. You feel me? And I don't glorify it, but I grew up in the inner city. And she made sure I didn't fall. The streets didn't get a hold of me. She did her best. Had me on planes at a young age. We wanted to trip to, I want to say, Disney from her listening on the 7 The Wave. You know, like that was...
Shout out to Auntie.
Yeah, shout out to her. Like that was beautiful because I'm seeing the same people don't even leave Cleveland.
Yeah, and she did what she could, like, to make sure she could get out to you.
Exactly.
You know?
Don't get me wrong, we had our issues, but I'm grateful for it, and I appreciate her, even though we may not be the Disney type of mother and son. I appreciate her a lot, like a lot. So yeah, that was my fault. So that was some of my upbringing.
That was deep though, bro. That's real. I almost teared up a little bit, man, because I feel it. You and that kind of goes to the conversation we were just having, man. You just sometimes it take a while for you to understand certain things.
Yes, and we moved around 3 summers in a row, so I really didn't have a summer. My summer consisted of packing boxes. I'm real good at packing now. Oh, wow. You would think I worked for UPS. I'd make sure I ain't say USPS. Man, I'm great with packing. But yeah, traveling. She made sure I read every summer. That's why I have the vocabulary I do. Even though I like cussing, I don't need to get certain messages off.
You know, it's crazy, not to cut you off, brethren, but I was thinking about that too. In that moment, I was in the car listening to the podcast with my mom. I was like, dang. I'm about to say the D word. I don't really need to cuss that much. And it's not just because my mom said it, and it's like, oh, my mom needs this much. I'm like, I really don't need to curse that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, brother.
She always used to get on me about reading them summer books. I ain't like reading back then, but as you know,
that's all you do now.
Yeah. So I appreciate her for that. I appreciate the tough love. I appreciate her for not enabling me at all.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, she had this saying, play pussy, get fucked. Man, I thought my mama was mean when she said that. Play pussy, get fucked. How could you say that? You have a pussy. I understand it. Because people will play with you if they think you pussy. You know what I mean? So I appreciate her for installing that in me. I appreciate her for having me iron my clothes for the week. Me and you talking about this call. I used to know the weather number by heart. I think
931, 1212.
Yup. Listen to the forecast, getting my clothes ready for the week. For real. Ironing them. Oh, you ain't iron right. Where the crease at? Like, that's how my mama was. She really was militant with me, man.
Yeah.
I get
trying to do a militant man, though.
Yeah, so I get it. Even being punctual, because in our culture, CPT is a thing. I despise it. Because how do you not have time management at this age of ours?
Man, but you know what, though? Like, that's powerful enough for you to say, because you know you on camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why I say that is because when we start to look at ourselves as a community and we understand that there are things that we need to button up, sometimes it's hard to speak on those things.
Yes.
Especially when you know you're putting it out because you don't understand or you don't know how the community around you will act. And I'm not just saying this for our community, I'm saying this for any community. A lot of communities, period, lack accountability.
That is a fact, Jack. Speaking of accountability, my mom, you know my birthday is. My mom never let Christmas and my birthday overlap. She made sure people got me gifts on Christmas, was my Christmas gifts, and my birthday was my birthday gifts. But she had me write thank you notes. I used to hate them as a kid. But as I matured, I appreciated that lesson because I work on illustrating that to people, appreciation. Because I learned, don't nobody let you squat, diddly do. So when somebody does something for you, you need to show your appreciation. And my mom used to have me writing thank you notes till my hand hurt, just so those people knew that I was thankful for what they did for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that get lost today in our society. Lord knows where it get lost in our society, but I appreciate my mom for instilling that in me at a young age, and it still sticks. So when you ask me how my upbringing was, I have to highlight all the lessons that I learned to become the man I am today.
See, one thing I'm going to say is earlier today when I was at work, I went above and beyond.
Good job.
To make sure that everybody around me did not lose money. We get bonuses based off of something called inventory accuracy.
Okay.
And we have over, I want to say, 20 to 50,000 pieces of inventory. And
That's a lot.
yeah. And so I get to a particular location. And because I'm in the receiving department, I realized that this particular location's inventory is not correct. And I'm looking for this inventory. And I notice that it's lost. But then I find it. But in order for me to get to this inventory and make sure this particular location is correct, I have to tear down so much on a forklift. That's going to take me probably about 20 minutes.
Okay.
We were busy as fudge. We were busy as fudge. And I'm like, nobody is going to know what I just did to make sure we all get our money.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that in a sense of the matter of, I wanted to go tell my shift lead, hey, yo, I found this and I fixed it. But there was a part of me that's like, why would I tell him that? Because at the end of the day, even though he's going to appreciate it, because shout out to my shift lead, he a real dude. Ain't nobody, it's going to be what's expected of me. So far as the sense of feeling the gratitude, there was a part of me that started to like tell myself to normalize not caring or not feeling like I'm owed anything for doing the right thing or for going above and beyond. So the fact that Auntie taught you to show gratitude for people who showed up, or for people who thought about you, or for people who gave you a gift is powerful, because I today was literally telling myself, nobody cares that you did the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to Auntie for that, because you don't even understand, or you probably didn't. You probably understand now. You understand now. You didn't even understand at the moment what you probably did for somebody just to see that you were grateful for what they did for you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's real. That's real, bro. Shout out to Auntie, man.
Yeah.
Continue though, bro. I'm sorry. I went on a tangent, man, but it's like, it's crazy. God worked in so mysterious ways, man, because legitimately, bro, I was talking to myself out loud today, like, don't nobody care about what you just did.
Yeah. And speaking of God, I gotta give my little credit for that, because I go to God when I got issues or something bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
These other people go to the ground. I can't relate, because I know He gonna make a way. He gonna get me through whatever I'm going through. I praise Him when I'm down. I praise Him when I'm up, because He the one person I could really rely on. And that came from my upbringing. I remember getting baptized at a young age. I thought I was gonna drown. Like, why you putting me in the water? What you doing? I ain't had brakes. I had a skateboard back then. But yeah, she made sure we were in the church. I was an usher at 7 years old. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful for my mom, and then she got remarried. Shout out to my dad. He told me to be calm under pressure, because life gonna test you. And you can't, well, let me not say you can't, because people are crashing out, but they don't really know the repercussions that come with it. But I did, because growing up in inner city, you privy to certain conversations, you privy to seeing certain things. So he he showed me be calm through the storm.
That's real. You know what, man? And I've noticed that too. I've noticed whenever life gets hectic for me, breathe.
Yes.
Slow down. Even in the moments that it's hard for you to slow yourself down, there's times where I legit will close my eyes and breathe. So like being calm through the storm, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Sure.
It's funny, man, because my mom said something about that the other day. She like, you so laid back. And it's like, man, like, because life is a storm, dog. I'm just realizing I got to think my way through this. In order to think my way through this, I can't be scatterbrained, which I still do, because I have really bad anxiety. But, nah, that's real. Be calm through the storm. Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, education was really, very important to my mother. Very. And I understand it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I understand it now more than ever, because you got kids being able to say certain things, but they can't say the ABCs. You know? And it's like, go educate your child, because the world not.
Yeah.
We see what the world do to uneducated black people. We know if you really pay attention.
And what's scary about that part, man? It's all part of the plan.
Absolutely.
People not getting it. Our people are not getting it. It's all part of the plan. Mm-hmm. They want us to be like this.
Yeah. So that's my upbringing. I'm done now.
You good, man? Look. There were things from my mother and my father.
No, not my fault. My mom helped me get a bond with you, because before she got remarried, I grew up in a single parent household. So she wanted me to see what it was like for African American men and African American women who are in love to raise kids. And that was important because look how far that connection has got us. I done done that. You're so much your mom and dad.
Yeah. So there was things that I didn't even realize they were teaching me at the time, because I feel like in life, you're too young to really internalize it. Or you too young to really understand it because you don't have anything to relate it to.
Yeah.
I feel like in life, when you have certain experiences and you can relate that to something, you can go, oh, this is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? This is how I navigate. And then when you see that they were right, you realize they was looking out for you. But I feel like in life, it's only in those moments you kind of peep that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like I said, and it's crazy too, man, because I know where you and Auntie's relationship started when we reconnected. So for people who don't know, me and him were really close when we were younger. Life happened, we drifted apart. Not because we had a fallout, life just happened. When we reconnected, you and Auntie were not in the same place that you guys are at now. Yeah. You did not have the same understanding of Auntie that you have now. And I think it was because you started to realize those things that she was trying to tell you. Now, if she taught you, relayed these messages the right way, I cannot say. But it's good on you to go, maybe she didn't say this right, but this is what she was talking about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, like, bro, it's impressive because as men, we don't like to swallow our pride and go, I was wrong, she was right. Yeah. Or I didn't understand what she was trying to tell me.
Right.
There's things that, Lord knows, me and my mom have had our shares of issues, but there are moments now where I'm like, oh, this is what she was talking about. And I gotta humble myself and go like, Ma, you was right. As a 29-year-old man, you was right, man. You ever been in the gym and you knew, like, man, I gotta put that work in today, but you just ain't having enough energy?
I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Just that little extra man with it.
So let me tell you what I do.
Okay.
I visit Redcon One. They have an app, they have a website, and I got this Total War.
Oh, okay.
They got pre-workouts just like this Total War that I got. They got other supplements that you can use, and they got merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do is download the app or visit the website. Use my discount code DMerritt1208.
Okay.
20% off your purchase, man.
I said less, my guy.
So, as I said in the intro, you have a marketing business.
So,
Zenith Sky Marketing. Mm-hmm. Where'd you get the name from?
Gypsy Hustle. He had a line in the song where he said, "We done took a dream and turned it into a zenith." Me being inquisitive, I paused the song because the only Z word I knew was zebra or zero or zoo. These are the only Z words I knew, so zenith. How you spell it? Z-E-N. Zenith. I'm really pronouncing it and trying to spell it. I looked it up, and that's how I came up with the name. I really was going to call it Zenith, but that's already a watch company. So that's what made me have the Sky marketing part to it.
That was up. What you got your interest in marketing?
High school, my junior year. The teacher was coming to classes working to recruit kids and offer them a job. Since I was 7, 8 years old, I always wanted to work. I always wanted money. So fast forward, when she said she could help you get a job, you got my interest. I didn't care about the college credits. I mean, cool, college, boo-boo. You give me a job, I got prom coming up. So yeah, that's what got me into it, and I just fell in love with the psychology aspect of why people buy, why people like this brand over this brand. Now, marketing and advertising are similar, but that's what did it for me. And I went to States. That's the first time I ever went to Colorado because of marketing. I was in a nice hotel room because of marketing. I had to share it with other boys, pause, but still in a nice room. We other classmates. Let me rephrase it. Not me clean that. But yeah, that's what got me into marketing.
Okay, that's what's up. So, like I said before, Zenith Sky Marketing. is your business.
Yes, sir.
At what point do you realize in life that you're not meant for a 9-to-5?
My mom getting laid off in 2004. And I just seen how hard it was for her because it's before Indeed, ZipRecruiter, what's the name? Indeed, ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn.
Do they still got Snag a Job?
Man, Snag a Job. Snag a Job, they helped me get a job on I ain't snag squat on Snag a Job. I want to say the other word. Man, Snag a Job, scammers. I couldn't get nothing on Snag a Job. They might, I blocked them on my email because now, well, not now, but 2018, 2019, they was just blowing out my email. I had to block them. But yeah, my mom getting laid off in 04 and it was hard for us for months. My mom was a great worker, went above and beyond at her job, but the company had to make budget cuts. And people on the bottom, they get cut to people at the top. I never really had to. I mean, I just remember that very, very well. It was even in the paper. The Plain Dealer. Plain Dealer doesn't exist no more. It used to be a paper in the city. But yeah, that's when I realized these guys don't care about you at all. My loyalty to a job went out the door back in 04 because I seen my mother put in work time in and time out. And for what? And then they lied to the people saying they wasn't going to get laid off just to lay them off.
Yeah.
So that's when I realized that 9-to-5 is for me. I'm not knocking 9-to-5 at all because I do think they're important.
There's people out here who really love their jobs, you know?
Yes, shout out to y'all. But putting all my faith and trust in the company, not myself, sounds like a recipe for disaster. I don't like disasters. I don't like that at all, the uncertainty, you know. I feel like God gives us all gifts, and how we repay God is how we use our gifts.
Facts. Got something in my goddamn eye. God darn. So, you embark on this journey.
Wait, because I just remembered. My mom had tried to apply at Dollar General. I remember it, the one in Warrensville by Sam's Club. I mean, not Sam's Club, by Save-A-Lot. I don't think it's not there no more. And the lady was ignorant. I was about to call her something else. A young girl looked at my mom and was like, "You too old for this job." And me having my mama back, we was at checkout. And I was like, "You drinking Haterade?" Everybody was laughing. But I remember that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's hard because like your mom had to humble herself
To work at Dollar.
Yeah, to even say like, I gotta feed my son.
Yeah, real iron.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I found out about food stamps.
Yeah, that's real though. I feel you. Cause I feel the same way, bro. Like, and that kind of go back to what I was saying earlier, bro. Like, all that I did today, to make sure everybody got their money, it's expected, not appreciated.
If they see this episode, tell him thank you. Oh, y'all. THANKYU. You heard.
So, you been working this journey as a business owner. You know, due to what you've been through, what you've been through is real, dog. What was your first success? What was it that happened that made you go, this is tangible?
My best friend. That's why having the right friend group is important.
I just cleaned.
I heard.
I just cleaned my shit.
Cause like, how old are you? How did that happen?
You know what's crazy, bro? I don't even really drink from glass no more. I drink from plastic cups.
I was about to say the bottom. I'm like, oh. But to answer your question, my best friend was telling her sister that I do marketing. Her sister owned the business. I was doing marketing for her, and she gave me a $500 check. I wasn't expecting it at all. I check my mail daily. I'm an adult. And I got this letter in the mail. When I opened it, I started crying in the mail. Tears of joy. I went up to my apartment. I'm an adult. I have my own place.
You do realize this is gonna be put out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware. That's why I looked in the camera. I'm not just saying this just to say it. But
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? when you keep doing it, there's a message being sent.
Message.
Do we have...
Need to find one of those. I'll do an Amazon after this episode. But I called her to show my appreciation. It went to voicemail. I didn't care. I sent her a text because I was not expecting to get paid this much. And you did it so casual. And when she called me back, I was so happy. Like, thank you for sending me the money. I just said, well, you deserved it. That's when I knew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can relate to your work paying off for you. Because, like, I'm going to make a long story short here.
Okay.
Brick, our homie. Who we both have, who we haven't seen in a minute. Yeah. But you know he got 2 kids now.
I did not.
Yeah, okay, he got 2 kids now, so our homie Brick. I remember when I was working on like Love and Language.
Brick be bricked up.
Not for the nose. Hey nigga, you trying to be in a blue shoe commercial?
Rose Sparks, holla at me. Honey Pack Companies, holla at me.
Nah, so look,
Life of Language.
Life, Love, and Language. I remember I was working on that, bro, and I went through so much to get that mixtape done.
I remember. I pulled up to the...
Yeah, dude. I went through it. So, like...
I almost fought somebody for
the
you.
vibe. I almost fought somebody that night, too.
Yeah, he got you off.
And you know I hate that shit.
Me too. I had a cup in my hand.
So,
like,
yeah.
Way in there.
Yeah.
But continue.
You know, it's crazy because everybody see me run up to dude and they was like, yo, what happens? Is that about Hey, you asked for this. You keep cutting him off.
Vibe.
The vibe. So I remember when I had just got the vibe back from mixing and mastering, I went to the lava room. Shout out to the lava room. And I remember I got it on, I forgot where I was coming home from. But I was on the way home and I got the email that the song had been mixed and mastered. And I'm listening to it. And I got the Kool-Aid man smiling. This shit's all hard. You cheesy. I like this beat. So I go home. I had to give my mama something. Because at the time I stayed with my mama. But I was going to see Brick later. So me and Brick was kicking it later. So I'm on my way to Brick house. We living in Euclid. Brick said in Willowwood.
That's funny. Brick. Ow. Mike there.
So we stayed in Euclid. Brick stayed in Willowwood. Or will it be? I'm on my way to Brick. And bro, I'm playing this song over and over and over again. So I pull up in Brick driveway.
Give him the vocals right quick.
Huh?
Give him the vocals right quick.
No.
Oh!
I will not do that. But new music coming soon.
I'm about to mess up your song if you don't help me sing it.
No, we separate the worlds, brother. So no, I put up a Brick driveway and I'm listening to it. I start crying. and this man dropped.
Because the vibe ain't even that type of song. That's the funny
It's
part.
not.
You never told me. And I see why.
Bro, I'm in this man driveway. It will make it worse, bro. He get in the car.
Soft ass nigga.
He get in the car, I'm crying. He like, you good? It's me. He like, for real? He like, play it back.
start crying again. My God.
So we play it back. I started crying again. But it was because that was the first song that I had radio ready. You know what I'm saying? And to know where I came from, to know when I first had that, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, another song radio ready too.
We ain't going to talk about that, brother.
Continue with your story.
Well, no, long story short, like this to say to understand where you're coming from when you got that $500 check. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
I know what it's like to see your hard work pay off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can't wait till you getting $5 million checks, brother.
Me too. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that for real.
So we talked about your successes.
Yeah.
What are the cons of being a business owner? I feel like it got real quiet in here. I don't know what the fuck was going on. What the freak?
What's going on? Mm-hmm. The cons. I was talking to somebody about this recently. I tell you, pitching your services to people and they leave you on red, they leave you on sent, or they say they could do it.
I have an issue with that statement.
What?
You wanna know why? Because you always, no Diddy, get on me about the fact that when I be posting my mother freaking post how I don't pitch myself good. Hey, man, your captions need some work. Yeah. Now you understand it.
No, because it don't be captions. No, not at all. No,
hey, check out my new song.
I'm talking creating a message to send to these people. Like really studying their website, their Instagram, their social media, everything from scratch to send it, and they don't say nothing. Or like I said, they ignore you. You be on same. They say send forever, or they tell you they good. After putting up 100 plus attempts, we'll say 200. Yeah, 200. And none of them hit. It gets to you, so you start questioning yourself.
Yeah.
Another con is the hours you have to put in. Another con is some weeks it might be good with people hitting you back and wanting to do business. Then they get cold feet, or they be like, well, my partner said this wasn't a good idea. I wonder if I shot marriages. But is that there's you gotta do this day in and day out. You gotta have short term memory like a quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the con. And people trying to get your services discounted because they close with you, or they be like, I want to come up. Me too! Sock it to my pocket.
Like a racket.
So those, I would say, are the cons. I don't think is it another one. Oh, people trying to sue you. When you, I haven't experienced that.
Okay, I'm about to say, what the
No, but
you ain't tell me, dog.
No. You gotta cover yourself because you have certain people that's trying to get a come up. You know what I mean? Like slip and falls, or they hurt themselves.
My neck in my back.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a con. I haven't experienced that, but I think that's a con as an entrepreneur. Like if you have a restaurant, you know what I mean? If somebody gets sick, you know, and now they're trying to do that. Like I said, I haven't experienced that, but competition. Well, that's not a con. Never mind, disregard that. I like competition. But
me too.
Yeah, I think those are the cons. Yeah.
I feel you on the competition drives you, and I also feel you on the selling yourself part, because I feel like every time I try to put out a song and I'm trying to convince people to go listen to me, it's like I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I hate to sound arrogant. I know what I'm capable of.
Yep.
So I don't like having to be like, yo, this is why you should go listen to my new song. Because no matter what, my services, my talent may not be for the next person. It may be exactly what the doctor ordered.
My fault, I got another one. The critics, the people who critique, but they're not good at nothing. But they critique the people that's good at stuff, or people that's great at stuff. What have you did in your life that you're good and great at besides being a hater or a bad decision maker?
You know what's funny, man? I'm starting to realize that too. I get critiqued a lot. And I'm going to keep this above the years. But I get critiqued a lot. And one thing I will say that I've been doing is I listen to the critiques, though. Because I can differentiate if it's a critique or if you're poking at me. I can tell when you're poking at me and I can tell when you're critiquing. And at that point, I find a little bit of satisfaction only because I know when you're poking at me, it's simply because you're hating.
Yeah.
Because nothing I should ever do you should care about. Honestly. Unless we doing business together. When you're critiquing me, you have to hit me with facts.
Facts over opinions. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Facts over opinions. So when people are giving me opinions, I go, you poking at me. People are giving me facts, I listen to it. Because truth be told, I want to get better. So when somebody tells me a fact, I listen to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my last question,
okay.
Brethren, what does success mean
to me?
To 80K.
You got feel about the name?
Yeah. So, like I said before, me and Nate had a very, very brief period where we disconnected. When we reconnected, he was doing a lot better in life than I was. I was trying to get on his level. Him being a generous man. Yeah, no, but dog, you was, dog. I can honestly say I had to humble myself in order to look up to you because I'm older than you. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, shit, I got to figure it out. Ooh, darn, I have to figure it out. I have to figure it out. I ain't gonna put nothing in it, but pennies. But no, I had to humble myself to say, man, I gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know what I'm saying, see if I can get some game from him. And you being a solid person that you are, you was willing to get a game up. So you try to put me in position. It didn't work out. It is what it is. Long story short, though, was it Big Lots? Cause you was getting a couch, wasn't you? And you asked me to come help you with a couch. So me and him was sitting in the parking lot of Big Lots, and me and him was chopping it up about future goals and plans and, you know what I'm saying, what we projecting for ourselves. And he was like, man, I don't consider myself successful until I'm making $80,000 a year or above. So I'm like, all right, so to continue to convince my homie he's going to be something that he projects himself to be, or to keep it in his mind that this is the goal, I'm going to start calling him 80K. So now every time I address you, you got to remember what you set out for yourself. Yeah. So I think I'm the only person that call you that. But yeah, I call him 80K because I'm like, look, bro, this is the minimum of what you said you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was the long story short. But my question...
Not to cut you off, the reason why I came up with that number, I have a cousin and an aunt who lived in Shaker, not the camping side, I'm talking real Shaker, especially back in the day. And that's how I knew about property value, because he ain't like when people would pull up to his house blasting music. He's like, you're making my property value go down. I didn't understand what he meant, but that was another family where I saw a 2-parent household with kids, and the kid, my cousin, had the Xbox. The Xbox was like the best game system, you feel me, the games and everything. But anyway, he was a firefighter. And I had overheard, because I wasn't eavesdropping. I promise you I wasn't eavesdropping.
Somebody just over here.
Yeah, and I had heard he had 80,000, so I was like, to live like this, they had a pool, bro. In their backyard, on their deck.
That's hard. I get it though.
So that's why I was stuck on the 80K number, 80,000 number.
Yeah.
What is success like to me at this point in my life? having a great relationship with God, first and foremost, continuing that, getting my health in order, or not in order, but making sure I don't have a messed up body or I need a bunch of medications to survive and live. Success also means helping those around me who believed in me reach their goals and giving them high six figures, while myself, I generate 100 million and higher. Getting out of Ohio for sure. Um, Getting my credit right. Yeah, being married. That's what success looks like to me. Having acres.
As a family member, as a close brother, I really wish that on you, bro.
Thank you.
I got visions of us, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, just enjoying life together, man. And I really think, as a friend, bro, you gotta hold yourself accountable. So you said that not only to me before, but you said it on my platform. So what's gonna be out there? I'm gonna hold you to that.
For sure. I'm more locked in than ever because I see what not being locked in looks like. And I feel like I was having a conversation with somebody about this. I'm the reason why I'm still in Ohio. Because I let people not, I don't say supporting me, like, support me. I got it my own way. I'm not letting that happen again while I'm still breathing.
There's power in being able to recognize that, though.
Yes.
Because a lot of people find justifications and all these other bullshit reasons for why they... Huh?
Continue, you cuss again.
Ooh. BS reasons for why they not where they want to be. They take a real, you know what I'm saying, person, but like, I'm the reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's the start.
Wait, what is success like to you?
So my success,
Oh, my fault, not to cut you off. To give you that stocks, like have a nice portfolio. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
I need to learn about stocks. That's actually a goal of mine myself.
Trial and error, my friend.
So success, it changed for me. At first, when I first set on this journey, success was just getting a song on radio, believe it or not. Then when I got that and I realized you really don't get too much from it, it changed. Even though that moment was still very surreal to me. You know what I'm saying? Getting the song on the radio. And I remember the day, you know what I'm saying? I was sitting in the, me and AJ, my girlfriend of 6 years, we went to the G station. And I think she wanted some candy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So we pulled up. And I realized that I had, you know, this song that was supposedly spinning on this particular station. So I'm in the car waiting. I'm like, oh, it's that time for this radio station to come on. And so I turned the radio station on. And my song was the first song that played. It was Aura.
No idea, please.
Bro, when I say I was in the car tweaking, dog. I was like, oh, bang, my song is on the radio.
You wasn't crying this time?
I did not cry this time, no.
Look at the growth. But
right now, I would say success means self-sustaining business. In the sense of what I create upholds my life. I can provide for my family doing this that I created. I don't have to let somebody else value my worth at this amount.
Yes,
I created. Because I've always had a problem with that. Honestly, bro, like, you gonna tell me my time is worth this?
Yeah.
And like we were talking about earlier, man, it's not too much more of an incentive or how much many more flowers that you get for going above and beyond. If that's the case, I'd rather be able to be self-sustaining with something that I create. Because then I know for a fact that I can leverage my own value. I can raise my own value with the efforts that I put in. I can't let nobody tell me what to wear, what time to wake up. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. Yeah, that means it's going to be harder work. It's going to be longer nights, but I do. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
mine. So
You take more pride in it when it's yours than when you have to work hard for something compared to if it's just given to you.
I always say this, bro. If you don't earn it, you don't deserve it, man. So this has been another episode of the Parlance podcast with Special Gate. Wow. Special guest. Hey, Nathaniel 80K Whitted. Make sure to stream all of Merritt's music on all DSPs, aka digital streaming platforms. Yes, sir. And go follow Nate at
Nate_Whitted. And just follow me on there for now. Oh no, Zenith Sky Marketing. So I'm gonna start being more active on that account.
He is a repeat guest. This is actually a reshoot.
Oh, subscribe too.
Yeah.
Like, comment, share.
Share.
What else do they do? Oh, make reaction videos to this too if you want. You know, put it in your story. We'll repost you.
This is why he does the marketing, because I wouldn't even suggested that. I just want you to watch. I just want you to watch.
Good advice.
Yeah, but this has been another episode.
Oh, if you got some parts from it, clip it up, post it. We appreciate it. You know. Okay, I'm done enough for real.
Hey, look, man, you the marketing specialist.
Thank you.
I'm just the nigga.
Alright, cut it.
I appreciate you, dog.